Yeah, buddy, welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Unapologetic Sports. It's your favorite Uncle Lee Ice in the building, and I got my partner in crime, my H-Boom Coon. It's the Fly Guy, y'all. What's up, Fly Guy? Flying Brian, y'all.
What's up, Lee Ice? We got a lot to talk about. Black Monday, playoffs for some of us not so much, but a lot going on in the football world, college football world. Can't wait to get started.
A lot. When that man say a lot is going on. Before we get started, let's thank everybody for tuning to last week's show, and let's thank everybody for tuning to this week's show. Like Lee Ice and the Fly Guy always say, we hope we can entertain y'all during this 60 minutes. Whatever you're going through, whatever happened to you today, sit back, relax with us, chop it up. It's all NFL today. So much stuff is going on. Fly Guy, let's not even play around. Let's just get right to it. It's an old saying. That's funny. Oh my God. The old saying that the old folks used to say when I was growing up, when the shit hits the fan. And did the shit hit the fan today? Black Monday came and it came hard. Let's get right to it. Who you want to start? Oh,
I mean,
this
obviously
just came in. What, like an
breaking news.
hour ago, maybe?
Breaking news. I guess we'll start with that one, and it is the biggest one anyway. I guess I kind of called it maybe when we did our predictions last week. Does the loser get fired? Does the loser is it a loser leaves town match? And apparently it was. John Harbaugh officially let go from the Baltimore Ravens. It broke about an hour ago, like you said. I just asked you, and I'll give my feedback. Are you shocked? You think it's the right call?
You know what?
Because with
Last
the
week I
game win,
said if Ravens lose, Harbaugh will get fired. But if the Steelers lose, Tom would step down. So the
right?
Ravens lost. Because how they lost, I didn't think Harbaugh would get fired, you know.
Yeah, I don't think he
But
was out coached. I mean, they should have
yeah,
technically won. I mean,
right. I was like, well, damn, they lost, but the way they lost might have saved his butt. Apparently, it didn't save him. You know, I heard they had him and the owner or GM. I was listening on the way here, saying they had very emotional conversations, and it was time to go, man.
now the show that I watch, um, they were talking about how it's either or. If
Mm.
Lamar wants to stick around, they're going to let Harbaugh go. If Lamar's, just wants out, then they would keep Harbaugh. I don't know if you think those two are together, that Lamar was just done with him, but
Yeah, I was thinking Lamar was ready to go,
yeah,
just based off his body language, the way he ended the interview. You know, so I think that's what it came down to. Said, Lamar, do you want to go? And Lamar probably said, if I stay,
yeah. I
mm,
mean, that's what people were thinking. I honestly thought, I remember saying after the game, if it happens, it's not going to happen like Monday morning. It's going to take a little time. Now, I guess
mm.
over a day, I guess I thought maybe it was going to take a little more than that. But if they already had their mindset as Lamar or nothing, then they already knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been very critical of John Harbaugh. I think I'm not going to say he's overrated. You know, I always called him the Doc Rivers of the NFL. He's just living off of that one championship that he got with three Hall of Famers. I think they all were first ballot. And, he's just been living off of that. And he has a two-time MVP. He has a Hall of Fame running back. And there's no excuse for this team not to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, before the first game of the season, they were the solo betting favorites to win the Super Bowl. And so that was the expectation going into the season. And they
Even though
didn't.
I didn't agree.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that either. I'm just saying that was
Yeah.
I mean, Buffalo was up there. Obviously, Chiefs were up there. Even Commanders were, in the middle. Eagles were up there. But yeah, they were the odds-on favorites going in. And
So it's
some of that has to do with
time.
coaching.
18 years. I listen to the Baltimore Sports Show. Fans will be like, it's time. I haven't. I had one fan call in and say, "What are we doing?" So
So
who's checking?
we got Ladybug Brown watching. She didn't say anything.
Oh, Dave, that's
Yeah,
my boo.
there
Hey,
we go.
thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, interact, ask questions, talk to us. Let us know how you feel about
Yeah, she's
John
a Raven.
Harbaugh. Okay.
Ladybug Brown. Ladybug Brown's a Ravens fan, and she'll tell you I was always critical of Harbaugh. So, and you listen to the fans, yeah, they not giving them no slack, dog. So it was time for him to go. Now, who his replacement going to be? Baltimore got to be the top job in the NFL right now. You got
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
two-time MVP, and you got that monster number 22 in the backfield, Hall of Fame running back.
I mean, we got a big segment coming on later where we do a full playoff preview. Now, depending on how one of those games go, if Jaguars beat the Bills, I know my son believes, and a lot of people believe, that McDermott might get fired. And if he does, that'll be another huge appealing opening with the Ravens, the Bills with Josh Allen. We can talk about that another time and we get to the segment,
Right.
but
Let's keep it local. Let's
yeah,
keep it local.
yep,
My Commanders
yeah, this is all you.
shocked me today. They got rid of Cliff. I knew they was going to get rid of Joe Witt Jr. as the defensive coordinator, but they shocked the hell out of me when they got rid of Cliff Kingsbury. Somebody came up to me, showed me this phone, and said, "Lee, look at this." I was like, "What the hell?" I said, "Man, this shit ain't real. This is AI."
It was
Got in
funny
my
because
car, turned on
yeah,
the radio. Oh,
because me and my dad and my son were having an argument on Sunday because he said that he was listening on the radio, whatever, and he heard that Kingsbury's one of the people that are looking at for head coaching, and I was like, really? And then he gets fired, so I was like, I don't know. I don't think those two go together. Maybe he gets a head coaching job. I don't know. Maybe the Titans, but I don't know how you get fired as a coordinator and then get a head coaching job. I don't know how that works, but
I think, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore gave him a look. I mean, he has a run, he has the quarterback like Jaden. He has a top-notch running back.
you got
Got
to
a
think
couple
with
good
teams
receivers.
like Buffalo and Baltimore, Lamar and Josh are going to have a lot of input on who the head coach is.
Who's checking in with us?
So we
Who is
got
that?
Ben. I
The
think,
human Google?
yeah.
Midnight Rider.
Yeah.
What is the Midnight Rider saying?
He thinks McDermott and or Tomlin are gone if they. Now you can type in specify. You think if Tomlin and McDermott lose in the first round, or do you think if they don't make it to the Super Bowl? I think if the Bills get to the championship game again and lose, I don't know how you fire a coach going to 2 straight championship games. I don't know, but if they both get knocked out of the wild card, fine, maybe okay, but.
All right, let's get to these coaches, man. Who you want to start off with?
Well, we got the two we already had was Dayball, and then I forgot the Titans head coach. What was his name? He got fired earlier in the season. I forgot his name.
Yeah, the same name as you.
And
Ryan
then
Callahan.
yeah, okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I had to say, who the hell was the Titans coach? I had to look that up. Put that in my notes.
So Ryder said wild card weekend. Yeah, I mean, Tomlin, I think probably. McDermott, maybe. I don't know. I said that's another subject for another show. But so let's start off with Pete Carroll. Let's go ahead and start off with him. Old man Pete Carroll.
I'm hurt, man. How you gonna fire Uncle Pete, man? You can't fire a 100-year-old man.
I mean, again, I know that the show I watch on TV, one of the hosts on there had him going to the Raiders going to the playoffs, but did most people really expect Pete Carroll and Geno Smith to turn around the Raiders?
That's where Pete Carroll effed up at.
In that
Smith,
division,
the quarterback.
I mean, their Chiefs were bad this year, and it still didn't matter. Like I don't know what we expected. I don't know what people expected for Pete Carroll and the Raiders. I mean, I'm a little surprised maybe they give another chance, like you said, with another quarterback. But you see him go anywhere else? You see him? He's not going anywhere else.
As soon as they signed Geno Smith, I was like, "What the hell are you doing, man? Come on, Uncle Pete." Oh, hey, look. If I'm Dan Quinn, I'm giving Uncle Pete a call. Come run out defense.
Okay. Do you think Carroll would take?
You could be the associate head coach.
You think he would take a job like that at this age?
Yeah. I mean, I would love for him to come in, man. Who checking in?
So we got Matthew. He had to go. Refused to bench Gino. Oh, he should have had Gino to begin with.
Loyal. He gave Gino. He probably the only Gino fan in the world, So.
But I remember, like when it happened, they're going to run it back like he did in Seattle. What did he do in Seattle together? I mean, I know he won comeback player of the year, but it's not like they didn't go to a championship game or anything. Did he even win a playoff game? Did Gino win a playoff game? Did he?
He got his ass fired, man.
Yeah, that's yeah. So let's go to. I guess this one was kind of a shocker the way it was done so fast. He had done a press conference. Raheem Morris.
Yeah.
He had done a press conference and went off the stage and hugged everyone, and then they fired him.
He didn't even make it out the damn stadium 45 days.
Because it was funny. They posted on I think was it Fox or one of the channels before the Sunday night game were showing all the rah-rah speeches of the coaches. And they showed his backstage, right? Pumped up. They're a 4-game winning streak. They closed these 4 games, had the same record as the division winner, and then they fired him. It's like, okay.
Yeah. I mean
they showed promise at the end. I don't know. What do you think about that call?
Said it in the beginning of the year. I said they would be a better team if Kirk Cousins was the starting quarterback. As it turned out, you see how they finished, and guess who was the starting quarterback? No, I'm not a Kirk Cousins fan because of his tenure here, but with that roster, that offense, those weapons, Kirk have carved you up, man.
All right, so let's go to another coordinator. Your favorite team, the Cowboys, Matt Eberflus, defensive coordinator. I mean, their defense was the worst defense. Yeah, I mean, they were awful.
I'm still trying to figure out why the hell did they hire him? Didn't they watch what he did with the Bears last year? Didn't they watch all his F-ups with the Bears?
Jerry Jones's ego, though. If he comes with us, he's with the Cowboys.
That's Cowboys. I mean, what were they watching? How do you watch tape or film of the Chicago Bears and go, yeah, I'm gonna hire this guy right here? Just on the game against us, how he played the last couple seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you hire that dude? So.
All right, I guess no surprise really. I mean, Kevin Stefanski for the Browns. Everybody's gonna. I know Shador's numbers weren't great or anything, but they won a few games with him. If they would have started with him, drafted him from the beginning, trading camp, all that, maybe the Browns would have put on a better show. But do you think this means that they're going to stick with Shador and bring in a new coach, or based on firing him?
Depends on who they bring in. I mean, I like Kevin Stefanski up until this year. I didn't understand what he was doing with Shador.
But how much is honestly on it? It's not hit. The GM drafted Gabriel in the 3rd round. Who made the call to draft Shador in whatever round it was? Who made the call to have Flacco start? Is he honestly the one making all these calls? If he was, then fine. But if he wasn't, then he just was dealt a bad hand and did the best he could with it.
I think he got fired on purpose. I think he said, "Well, it's time to get the hell out of here." They still got Mr. Massage Parlor over there. They got, what they go here? How many damn quarterbacks did they have on the roster last?
Yeah, I know.
He probably did not want none of them.
Yeah, if you draft 2 quarterbacks in the same year and then bring in a veteran that got you to the playoffs, 2 years ago? When did Flacco get the Browns to the playoffs? Yeah. Yeah, it was a horrible situation. And again, with the Watson thing, he didn't sign Watson. That wasn't his. Oh yeah, he was dealt a bad. Anything what to do with the Browns.
I think he didn't give a shit, and he just like, please do me a favor, let me go, because he ain't gonna have a problem getting another job.
So Matthew said Barry should have been gone with the. Yeah, that GM still around. after the Watson stuff, and then all the stuff with the draft and all that, and then
I
Josh.
think the Watson signing was the owner. I don't think it was the GM. I think it was the owner.
He liked your massage parlor. It's funny because when you said that, I was thinking of Tucker because we might need to get him off the couch. But yeah, Watson.
Oh, I know he was laughing his ass off Sunday night. I
saw,
know. Hey, Justin Tucker, I feel you, buddy.
I saw your other comment, Josh. I'm gonna put that up when we do the playoff preview.
Who's left?
Hold on, we got
Uncle Pete. Oh, Arizona.
That's right. Kenny Pickett was on the team too when the season started, and Watson is technically, he's on the team. Yeah, it's a disaster. Who'd want to be a coach there? Who'd want to go there?
Kenny Pickett. I forgot about him. Dang.
All right, so the last head coach is Cardinals. Jonathan. I mean, they're doing a complete reset in Arizona. Kyler's not coming back, or whatever there's no way he's going to play again in Arizona. And they fired the coach. I mean, they're just going to do a complete rebuild starting from the ground up.
Kyler Murray now has gotten 2 coaches fired. He got Kingsbury fired, then he just got this guy fired. Because for some reason, I don't know if it's health, I don't know if he's not mentally there all the time. I mean, they say he likes to play video games, and anytime you got to put a clause in your contract saying you can, what is it? He can't play video games after
whatever. Yeah, it was something like that.
Who does that shit?
All right, so real quick before we move on to the 2 biggest segments in all of sports media, you got anybody else that you think is going to hear this week? Anybody else? Not counting the guys after the playoff.
Right.
Just anybody that's.
I think McDaniel. I think he survived.
Yeah, they announced that they're giving him another shot. What about
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the name's popping out of my head. Jets. I'm shocked that he's not.
Oh, I got something for Aaron.
All right. I mean, he made history with a record.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, as we are teasing that,
let's go to Flyin High segment. Oh, I like that.
Yes,
I like that.
We are flying high. So this is a
look at that, y'all.
Little special version. We're going to be who or what teams are flying high right on into the playoffs.
Let's go.
I don't necessarily want to start with them, but I wrote them first, so I will. The Jacksonville Jaguars. They're flying pretty high. Now, I think they're going to have a little crash landing in a couple days, but we'll touch on that in a minute. But Trevor Lawrence, hottest quarterback in the last, 7-8 weeks. They look real good. They beat the Broncos. I'm worried. I think it's going to be a good game, and we'll cover that. But, yeah, Trevor and Jags, they're flying high right now.
To quote Baby from Cash Money, put some respect on their name, man. Nobody's respected the Jaguars.
I'm not overlooking them. I think it's going to be a good game. I want the Bills to win. Real quick, Josh thinks Todd Bowles might hear that.
Oh, I know nephew would be happy for that.
So we got who I think will be the MVP, Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford's flying high, is the MVP favorite betting right now. May's having real quick. May and the Patriots are also flying high into the playoffs. How can they not be? They're 13-4. They won the division. Do I think they're going to? Do I think when I say exposed, I don't know if that's the right word to say, but do I think they're going to make it to the championship game? I don't. Do I think that they're going to come down to earth a little bit next season with the schedule already being announced who they're playing? I do. I think they're a good team. I do think they benefit from the schedule. And I'm not saying May's numbers necessarily benefit from that. He's had a very good season. But I think I know Stafford's got Nakua, and that's the argument for. But to take away Diggs all of a sudden, like Diggs is washed up. I don't necessarily like that. That's the narrative. Drake May's only got Stephon Diggs. He's still pretty good, and he's at 1,000 yards. You're going to give May all the credit for that? I mean,
I look at New England. Drake May had a great year, but to me, New England is legit because of their coach.
We'll find out.
They're legit because of their coach.
Would you be, again, teasing for later, would you be shocked if they get upset by the Chargers? I wouldn't be shocked.
No. I mean, these playoffs are,
I know it'd be crazy. Yeah.
you
We got to vote a whole half hour to it. So
know.
so we got the hottest defense in football, maybe the best defense in football. The Houston Texans, I think, are flying right on into Pittsburgh. And I think they're going to smack them around. Okay. But I think the Texans are strong. I know maybe the offense isn't flying as high, but I think the defense is flying real high. And I mean, you can't, whether you agree with them, whether you think they're great, whether they make Super Bowl, the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos, nobody can be flying higher than them into the playoffs. They're the number one seed and they have the bye. So they're flying real high. Josh Allen's always flying high. Josh is always flying high.
Should have added. You should have added your Buffalo Bills for wearing the red helmets with the white face mask.
Well, if they were flying high, if they were wearing those in the playoffs, I would have. Speaking of that, I got the when they did the winter rivalry stuff. This is the jersey and the hat. The red helmet. Their uniforms look great. They look great.
They look great, man. It was nostalgia. I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for Andre Reed and the Terminator to come out. The big guy KG said they should wear him in the playoffs. So
I hope they bring it back.
I hate the NFL when it comes to the uniform. Okay, you let them wear them. That 1-2 time shit is bullshit. Yeah. If they want to wear them in the playoffs, let them wear them in the playoffs. Who checking that?
Mommy. Hi, Mommy.
Uh-oh. Hi, Mama Sweeney checking in, y'all.
She's talking about the helmets.
The first lady of Unapologetic, Mama Sweeney.
All right, so coming up next, who is cold? Who's going in the freezer?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. He said he had something for me.
Yeah.
Look at
I've had that for about a week. I wanted to get your live reaction on it. So
look at the Lee Ice freezer, y'all.
There's a little bit of ice cream in there, a little bit of food in there. Who else is going to be in there?
Look at the freezer, y'all. The Lee Ice deep freezer. Oh, man. Give it to me. Give me some. Give me some. You got me on that, buddy. Oh, man. I'm loving it. Lee Ice deep freezer time. Number one. I hate to put them in there, but I'm not apologizing. You know why? Because this is Unapologetic. Tyler Loop.
I mean, that poor boy burst into tears, man. I mean, he burst into tears.
I don't care, okay? I hate kickers. If your name is not Mark Mosley, I hate kickers. You have one freaking job. You're not practicing with the other players. You're over there you might have a holder or some shit. I don't know. You have one damn job to do. Kick the damn ball through the goalpost. One job.
That dude's barely old enough to drink a beer.
From the hot, sweaty days in training camp, your teammates busted their ass. Injuries, they fighting injuries, they cramping up, they going through this, they playing through this, all for you to come down to miss a damn kick that and everybody sees it.
Also, did you hear real quick? Lamar yelled at him after he kicked the ball out of bounds. Lamar gave him some shit, so he was already a little before the kick anyway.
Well, he should be. You have one damn kickers, y'all. I hate kickers, man. If I was a head coach, I would be going through kickers all the time because as soon as you miss, if it's not 55, if it's not, okay, I'll give you a break. If it's not 50 yards or more, and you miss that shit, you gone.
Yeah, it's 44. I mean, he's got to hit it. I know he's a rookie and he's young, and he'll be back.
I don't care, man. I was about to say if I was John Harbaugh, but he ain't part of the team no more.
But that's not fair. Real quick before you move on, but this isn't that he makes the kick, Harbaugh probably doesn't get fired. I mean, that's
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Harbaugh still has a job.
Yeah. We're talking about Tomlin maybe instead.
Number 2, the second person, you brought him up. Jets coach Aaron Glenn. Bruh, when I first saw this stat, I thought it was a mistake. I thought it was a typo or some shit. How are you a former defensive coordinator? Okay. And get this, you're a former defensive back.
Yeah, so I thought he's a backs coach, right? Yeah.
He used to be a cornerback. Okay. How in the hell do you coach a team for 17 games and y'all not get one? Not one. Not one interception.
And you played a whole game against Mitch Trubisky, and you still couldn't get one.
How is that possible?
Trubisky lit him up like he was Josh Allen. He had 4 touchdowns, no picks.
Somebody please comment and tell me how in the hell is that possible? That a team can go a whole year without one damn interception. Aaron Glenn, look at that beautiful deep freezer, y'all. Look at it. Get your ass in that freezer. Who else am I putting in there? I had to put Kyle Shanahan in there. You got the home field advantage. You know, you playing for everything, and you pull out a stinker. 3 points, Kyle.
Yeah,
3 points, bro. 3. No touchdown.
and the offense was hot going into the game.
Who that checking in?
So Midnight Riders got his own. He wants to put in Aaron Glenn. Oh no, I'm sorry, not put him in. Aaron Glenn's going to Texas A&M. He said.
Oh, he gonna get fired?
I would think so. I mean,
if they
haven't done it yet, why would they? Or maybe he wants Aaron Glenn and Texas A&M in the freezer. I don't know.
Does he have sources that nobody else has? Damn, that's a hell of a take. A hell of a prediction. So Aaron Glenn, get your ass in that beautiful freezer. Guess who I'm putting else in there? Well, I'm gonna do this one real quick. Even though you're in the playoffs, you got a good defense. Houston Texans defense trash on Sunday. You let a rookie quarterback, Riley Leonard, carve y'all at. Y'all better get that shit straight before the playoffs. So that performance.
He was just giving us trivia. Aaron Glenn played at Texas A&M.
That performance Sunday, even though you're making the playoffs, Houston defense, get your ass in the freezer. You cannot let Riley Leonard come in and carve you up like that. They go against Aaron Rodgers. Playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
People gonna love this. Guess who else I'm putting in the freezer?
I don't know.
Dan Quinn.
Oh.
My head coach. Get your ass in the damn freezer. Why the hell are you starting an 89-year-old quarterback when you could have just started Sam Hartman, been competitive, and just lose the game? So we can have the 5th pick in the draft. We dropped, we could have had the 5th.
Yeah,
we got
my dad's gonna completely disagree with that. He wants to win at all costs. He was sitting there watching this game on Sunday.
No, I'm not
it was like the playoffs.
I'm not saying tank.
Right.
All I'm saying is, why start a quarterback that's not gonna be on your team no more? Been in the league 88 years. We know what he's about. Let's see what this young guy can do. He's been on the team for 2 years now. We don't even know what the hell he has. Start him, be competitive. You win the game, great. More than likely, you're gonna lose and get the 5th pick in the draft. That's Lee Ice Deep Freezer, y'all. Coming up on Unapologetic Sports on the Sideline Junkies Podcast Network is our special guest.
Oh, the wrong button. Yeah, we got a special guest coming up. We're gonna do a full preview of the playoffs.
Josh checking in.
He said not talking about draft positioning. I wonder who was calling you about that. Come on, man.
Nephew. Yes, sir. You talk, but I wasn't saying go out and lose a game on purpose. I'm just saying it made no sense to start a 39-year-old quarterback when you got this youngin that's been on your roster the whole. Let's see what the hell he got.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break, throw a little plug in there, and we'll come back with a full wild card weekend preview. You still gotta think about me. You can put me on airplane mode. You can put me on. You still gotta think about me. You can put me on airplane mode. You can put me on. All right, everyone, welcome back. We are going to be doing a full unapologetic playoff preview with a special guest, none other than my son, Brian.
Where he at? Where he at? Let me see him. Is he in the building?
Yeah, hold on. I got the wrong. There he is.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
What's up, guys?
there he is, y'all.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
First time on this platform, so people don't know. That's my 19-year-old son. He thinks he knows a lot about football. He likes the Rams, so we'll see how it goes.
That's true.
We're going to see if he can fly higher than dad, y'all. I'm going to call him J.R. Sweeney. Back in the day with the ask Papa Sweeney and Mama Sweeney about J.R. Ewing. I'll call you J.R. Sweeney.
That's cool. That's cool.
J.R. Sweeney, y'all, here in the building. We talking playoffs.
Wait, hold on. Wait. What did you just say? What are we talking? We talking what?
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Is that what we talking about?
That's what we talking about.
Playoffs, man.
Playoffs. Who y'all want to start with?
All right, so we'll just go in order. I got them all ordered in the way I'm going to post them up from when they actually play. So, and Fitz, he's here, so let's go ahead and start with the biggest gap. The LA Rams favored by 10.5. This is as of this. These odds are as about 3 or 4 o'clock today from FanDuel. So they are going to Carolina to play a team that they've already lost to this year, but they're a 10.5-point favorite. The Carolina Panthers. Go ahead.
Don't we have ain't somebody a Rams fan on here?
Maybe. Let's see what he's going to say. How the Panthers are going to beat him.
You got a great point in that they've already beaten us this year. The idea, though, I would say, is that it makes it even more unlikely that it would happen again. If anybody would bet on Bryce Young beating the Rams twice, or any Super Bowl caliber team twice, you wouldn't take it. I wouldn't say the first one was necessarily a fluke, but it's just hard to expect a team like the Panthers, who got into the playoffs because of their division.
Not to mention
again.
they got in based on they lost and another team won. So let's not forget
right.
that too. Yeah.
So the momentum is all there for the Rams. We're getting healthy. Maybe 10.5 is too much. That's a lot of points. That's pretty much 13 points, but I still think it's an easy dub.
So somebody's impressed with all my work. And I'd rather said somebody been spending all the production budget. Don't tell the boss.
I got to agree with J.R. Sweeney. Although Carolina, they are a different animal at home, even though their last home game against who did they last home? Oh, it was against Seattle. They look real bad. I think this game starts off tough for the Rams. but talent will take over by the second half. Like JR said, 10.5, that's a lot of points. I mean,
Right.
that's just outright disrespectful to the
And a
Panthers.
team that already beat. I mean, I agree they're not going to beat them again, most likely. But
And
they
it's at
beat
home. And like you said, that's really 13.5 that Vegas is, or whoever put that line out there. I got the Rams winning. I don't know about 10.5. I think they pull away from them in the second half. They might cover. They might cover. I'm looking at maybe 27-10, 27-14, something like that.
Yeah, so I was 27-17. They technically don't cover, but yeah, like you said, Bryce Young, first playoffs at home is gonna.
It's a
Yeah,
tall
probably,
ask, you
yeah.
know.
And then we got another prediction in the comments. Grandma Sweeney. Now that you're in the on the show, now she's Grandma Sweeney, not Mama Sweeney. Rams 24-3.
I mean, if it's a closer game than if it's even a one score game by 5 minutes into the fourth, with left in the fourth quarter, that's a disaster anyway. So to me, it's either a bad loss for the Rams, close, or they completely lock in and destroy the
I
the
got
bad
I
team that
got a
they're playing.
prediction. I got a bold prediction. Emmanuel Forbes gets a pick 6 in this.
That would be amazing.
All right, so let's go on to which I thought was obviously going to be the Sunday night game, but for somehow it's not. It's the Saturday night game. The Green Bay Packers will be heading to Chicago, NFL's oldest rivalry, with the Packers favored by 1.5. I'll start it off real quick. Honestly, man, I'm torn. I'm going back and forth. Packers have not looked great recently, and the Bears didn't look good against Detroit. Was it Detroit, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
and Caleb's has some high highs and he's had some low lows. It's his first playoff game. Damn, I'm literally changing in my head as I'm talking. Give me Bears 21-20. I don't know. I mean, it should be a great game, but the atmosphere is going to be wild. I just don't know what to expect.
I don't understand how the Packers are favored.
I guess the experience thing.
If Malik Willis was playing, they would be favored
I don't
even more.
understand how are they favored? Chicago won the division, right? They won the division by what, 2 or 3 games, didn't they? I
Yeah.
mean, I guess Caleb's inexperienced, but I mean, Jordan Love is hit and miss. When
Yeah.
he's good, he's great. When he's bad, he's terrible. So
I think the
I don't
last
understand.
game against Green Bay sums up really what we're going to look at. If Caleb Williams has more than 2 mistakes, and I mean bad mistakes, we see him make, over the top plays, crazy throws maybe he shouldn't make. And it happens a lot. It happened against Green Bay to end the game last time. If it happens again, it's likely that they're not going to be able to pull through against a high caliber team. I don't necessarily think that means that the Packers should be favored, but I don't think it's bad to rely on Caleb making a lot of mistakes.
In the beginning of the year, I was not a Ben Johnson fan. I wasn't a Caleb fan. By the end of the year, I became a Ben Johnson fan, and I became a Caleb fan. Ben
It's clearly a
Johnson,
different
he
culture.
he was
Yeah.
not happy after that game, and I can see Ben Johnson like trying to run this shit up on. He wants to show off how much of an offensive genius he is. He has something to prove to the NFL. He has that swag. Like, yeah, I'm him. I got Chicago in this. I'm not saying it's going to be big, but I got them scoring a lot of points. I don't know if Green Bay will be able to keep up. Who's checking that?
So we got Matthew. He's got the Bears.
Yeah,
I mean, we got
that's
Timothy checking in. Caleb Williams, don't know what you're getting with him. It's true. I mean,
I
they're both
100% agree with that.
They're both hit and miss, but didn't go with the home team.
Still though, I mean that's still disrespectful to me. The home team being underdogs at home, and
The
you
number
getting
2
free.
seed. The number 2 seed.
The number 2 seed.
Right.
So they're saying that the Packers are really favored by 4.5 on the road. I don't understand that. They might sucker me in and get me to bet on the Bears. So,
all right, so let's go to the actual. I don't know why this game isn't the Sunday night game. This is the game that everybody's waiting for. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills head to Jacksonville to take on Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars, with the Bills also favored by 1.5 on the road. I know we're supposed to be professional, but I'll be a little homer. I mean, I think Buffalo's going to win anyway, not just because I'm a homer. I know that stats don't necessarily help Josh here because he's 0-4 on the road, but 3 of those are against Kansas City. So, and the other one was against Houston in his very first playoff game. So take those for what you will. But I think it's going to be a good game. It's going to be an exciting game. I believe it's the highest over. I think it's 51.5 for the over/under. So Vegas is expecting a very high-scoring game. So I'll take Buffalo 34-30, and go advance. And maybe it'll be disappointing for the Jaguars that they won the division but got knocked out in the wild card. But I think overall still a good season for them and something to build on. But they're playing Josh Allen.
J.R. Sweeney.
Honestly, to me, it's all about pure vibes. And I'm really not joking. To me, a lot of Bills fans, and I don't know how Josh feels, but you're going into the playoffs with a hot James Cook, and that's about it, you know? And when I watch Liam Cohen go into the locker room and they're celebrating like they've already won the Super Bowl. I mean, the positivity's here. It's been a massive switch.
Real quick, I saw the locker room thing, and I saw a video where they split both videos. Everybody realized that, but everybody in the Bills locker room was sad because it was the bye-bye game for the stadium.
Oh no,
that's why the vibes were like that. I know, but it's being presented like they're not ready to go to the playoffs. No, everybody was like that in the locker room because it was the last game in the stadium.
I didn't even see the Bills video.
It wasn't great. I'm not denying it, but that's why though.
The dependency on your players, really your wide receivers, your weapons, and on the coaching is and it's almost like this is it kind of and where the Jags are simply going up a positive hill, and so there's just not that much pressure. And if Josh can do everything that he does normally, it still might not be enough. And we haven't really said that in the past before. I like the Jags, honestly. And I think Trevor Lawrence really goes crazy. Again.
You find somewhere else to watch the game on Sunday.
Well, Fly Guy and the Boss Man, if you're watching, I hate saying this, man. I gotta agree with Junior, man. This is not a good game for Buffalo, man. And again, the disrespect of a home team being underdogs. Lynn Cohen, to me, is the coach of the year. Okay. Some people might think Kyle. No. That guy in Jacksonville, he's the coach of the year. Nobody saw them win.
4-13.
And they won the division. Okay. And they still not getting respect. No respect. I picked Buffalo to go to the Super Bowl earlier, and I said this, but I thought they would win their division. That's why. And with no Pat Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson, no Joe Burrow, this is, I mean, you would think, this is great for Josh Allen. But he got to go into Duval County, and that stadium's going to be lit. Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this. I think Jacksonville wins too.
You find Spells to the show with next week too. Real quick.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not. What I'm saying, we don't say sorry on this show.
That. No.
What am I doing?
So we got Timothy in the comments. He keeps going about the Steelers. I'm getting there. We're going in order of the way the games are presented. Steelers,
Brother Tim, we come. We working
for last.
Steelers are saved the best for last. They're coming. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Tim. We getting there. We getting.
All right. So let's go back to the NFC. We got the San Francisco. This is the Sunday night game, I guess, because the Eagles are the champions. The San Francisco 49ers head to Philadelphia to taking on, I don't know, a lukewarm Eagles team. I don't know. I don't think they're very hot. Well, the Niners aren't that hot anymore either after last game. But Eagles favored 3.5. I would have, without question, have taken the Niners. I guess they wouldn't be playing the Eagles if they would have won the Seahawks. But after what we just talked about earlier, 3-point game against the Seahawks, I don't know. But the Eagles, man, I know they beat Buffalo, but their offense is just so unpredictable of what they're going to do. You can't shut off for a half in the playoffs. So I'm gonna take the upset. I'm gonna take the Niners. 21-17 Niners. Go ahead, Junior.
I think this is so hard because this is really the only game where a little less sure on the Eagles, really both coming off rough performances. I don't know how Jalen Hurts and Barkley. I understand that these teams, they don't care. They don't look at the schedule. They don't care about who they're playing. But it's just not true. And so when you start Tanner McGee and and whoever else was starting, to not secure or have a chance to secure a better seeding, and now you're in a position where you're playing a super tough team, like you said, coming off a 3-point game. It's just a lot of emotional negativity with both teams. But I honestly trust Kyle and Brock, and really Robert Saleh's defense. I think they hold Barkley to less than 60. And if you have to make Jalen throw in the fourth quarter, I don't know. I don't see McCaffrey giving up another one of those plays again, though, like last week.
The interception.
So I'll take the Niners to cover.
Again, J.R. Sweeney is right on point. And
I picked the Niners first. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I hope I don't offend anyone by saying this, but I don't trust the Eagles' bipolar offense.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. I really don't. I don't see Kyle coming back after scoring just 3 points. I see them coming out blazing.
Right, I agree.
Plus, they got the best and most important offensive lineman probably in the history of the NFL. I've never seen a team, and my team relied on him too. When back in the day when Gruden was talking about not having Trent Williams, now I see what he's talking about. That's a whole different team when Trent Williams. They can do so much more when Trent is out there. Their running game is better. The pass, everything. It's kind of.
Trent and McCaffrey. That mix is deadly.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, who would think an offensive lineman would mean so much to a team? And he's that guy. He comes back. Like I said, I don't trust the Eagles' offense. They might get blown out in their own stadium, although Jalen Hurts does show up in the playoffs. So they got that going. But I just think 49ers bounce back and they beat the Eagles. To me, it's not even an upset.
All right, real quick before we go to the next game. Old buddy Anthony, who's missed a few shows, but he's back now. He's jumping ahead a little bit, but he's got Jacksonville and Denver in his AFC Championship. He's got the Rams and the Niners in his NFC Championship, and he's got the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Rams in the Super Bowl, with the Rams winning.
This guy knows exactly what he's talking about.
He wanted to get our quick thoughts on that. So, I mean, it sounds all right, except for the not having Buffalo on any of those things I just read. But other than that, it's all right, I guess.
Welcome see back, Denver Anthony. One and done.
Welcome back, Anthony. We missed you, bro.
But if I will say this, if Jacksonville does beat Buffalo, I see them going to the championship game.
Who's next?
All right, so we are going to the LA Chargers, going to New England to take on not the MVP, Drake May, and the New England Patriots. Patriots favored by 3.5. Go ahead, Leroy. Take this one first.
My man Justin Herbert, he is not 100%. He got that bum hand.
He's been resting. Huh? He's been resting. Harbaugh. I mean, Harbaugh announced
but
6 days before the game he wasn't playing.
Yeah, I mean, nephew Josh say I've been making excuses for him for years. I just think they run into a buzzsaw in New England. Drake May, who should be the MVP. You know, I know people say Matt Stafford, but give it to Drake May. He deserves it. First home playoff game in New England in a while. Their fans show back up. I got New England big in this game.
Now, wait, you realize the team's got a winning record, right? They have a winning record.
I got New England big in this game.
You know that. I mean, I kind of want to prove a point online, so I'm gonna take the Chargers. All my little arguments I have online and my little fan pages and stuff. I'm sick of the dynasty's back nonsense and Buffalo's gonna windows close and all this crap. And playing bad teams all year doesn't make a difference. Well, we're gonna find out in a couple days. Justin Herbert finally gets over that hump. Plays good in the playoffs. The Harbaugh that didn't get fired is going to prove why he ain't got fired. And give me Chargers 27-21. I'm probably wrong, but
I think I'm going to agree. I'm going to take the Chargers. I think there's a lot of different things going into it. To me, this is a way more about the Chargers than anything else. The Chargers, like you said, they rested Herbert. They announced that the day after the last game. So to me, that's way different than the Eagles. That was them saying, we don't care who we play. We don't care that we're playing the Patriots. We're
they were saying they want to play the Patriots. They know they're going to play. If
you watch that game, I think the Eagles thought that they were going to beat Washington either way.
Yeah, I agree.
So the Chargers, to me, are going in with a lot of momentum, and they're almost going in with Herbert having his own little bye. He's healthy. I think it's obvious, really, that Drake May, I don't think he's going to play bad. I don't think he's going to play lights out, though. It kind of just seems like maybe a 200-yard, 1 touchdown kind of game. It's all about Justin Herbert. This is the last straw. This is a lot on Jim's entire legacy. Because if they continue to fail, it really is kind of it. It can't be one and done again. And
it's hard to win on the road in the playoffs, though, man.
I know. I just see a lukewarm game from May, and I see a super game from Herbert. I guess for the first time.
I know nephew Josh. He liked what you said about Justin Herbert. He been getting on me about him for 3-4 years now. It's time. When is it time?
It has to be now.
It has to be it. Yeah,
it has to be now. There's no other time.
Because everybody wants to go back to Peyton Manning. This is the time where Peyton Manning turned it on. So in the play, he's got to do it this year. It'd be 0-3 against
this is only his third playoff appearance, though.
I know.
So
All
And
right,
they're
so
all
now
on the road.
So in Timothy's world, let's get to the main event.
I like that, Timothy's world.
The Houston Texans favored by 3.5 on the road, heading to arguably the hardest stadium to play in, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I don't really have a dog in this fight, but Timothy's very vocal about this game. So let's go back to all the things he said. He wanted us to stop talking about everyone else and get right to the Steelers, the real team. We're going to be doing that now. And in case we didn't know, DK is back and fuck Roger Goodell. So
Shit.
So Brian Jr., go ahead. Final game of the wild card weekend. Who you got?
Whatever, DK, whatever. It's massive that he's back. It's massive that he's back and that it's mixing with an Aaron Rodgers that looks like he's back. He's not as, good as he, maybe once was, but this could be the run that submits it all. Maybe he's playing really good and he seems energized and the team finally looks like they're coming together. And if the Texans, though, if that defense plays anything like they did against Josh Allen, and if Stroud plays anything like he did his first year, to me, it's not really going to be a close game. I mean, if the pass rush, Will Anderson get to Rodgers just throughout the game, it's just not enough, and it never usually is for the Steelers. But I just don't. It's just not going to be a high-scoring game, and if that's the case, it comes down to Stroud playing better, with a stronger Texans defense, in my opinion.
That's my fault for not having the over-unders on here, but I'm pretty sure this is probably the lowest. It's probably like 38 or something. Midnight Riders in the chat. He can hit it up real quick, but yeah, I'll go real quick. I mean, the Steelers. It's been a good story, I guess. But I know the Texans didn't play great in the last game of the season, but they've been red hot up until that. I think they go into Pittsburgh and beat them. Like you said, you were talking about what they did. The Texans did to Josh Allen. What Buffalo's defense was able to do to this Aaron Rodgers. So if Buffalo's defense could do that, and the Texans, what are they going to do? And we all know Rodgers don't like to get hit. And if he gets hit once or twice early, he's going to get frustrated. So. So I got the Texans, low scoring too. Do 24-17 Texans.
I was all set for Houston to make a run. Who's checking in? Tim? What he said?
Steelers 20-10.
I was all set for Houston to make a run until I saw they playing Pittsburgh. I think if they were playing any other team besides Pittsburgh, Houston would win. Aaron Rodgers has new life. He thought his career had ended. If you watch him on the sideline, that man was ready to cry. He was like, damn, my career going to end like this? He has new life. He has teammates that he actually like. When was the last time we said that? It's going to be cold in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh weather. The terrible towel's going to be waving. And somehow, some way, Mike Tomlin gets his Steelers a W. I'm picking Pittsburgh and a basic, ugly-ass Pittsburgh win. I don't know how. I don't know who. But they will win.
Steelers win if Aaron Rodgers' helmet works the whole time.
Aaron Rodgers. Well, he still won.
Aaron Rodgers is hey. And then Houston struggled against Riley Leonard. Let me say that again. They struggled against a rookie quarterback named Riley Leonard.
They were holding back. They were just.
They
was not holding back, bro.
And it's not fair. But it's hard to take divisional games where guys are trying to fight for literally their lives. Riley Leonard is fighting to stay in the league after he just got benched for a 45-year-old. And you got a Texans team that's really just waiting to play in the playoffs. So I take that with a grain of salt.
I don't know. They could have had I mean, maybe it was just,
Well, Josh agrees with you, Leroy. He said he likes the Steelers. Defense has been leaking lately. And Tim's got a seat for you. He's got a seat for you on the Steelers bandwagon. Got one save for you.
Hey, when I come over there, Tim, I'm still not wearing no damn jersey, so I'm not wearing no Pittsburgh jersey. I'm picking y'all. I'll probably be over there to watch the game, which what is that, Monday night?
Yeah.
So I'm the only one to pick Pittsburgh. Y'all got the
Texans, yeah.
Texans.
Josh has got Pittsburgh, and so does Tim and Timothy. I'm pretty sure Tim's got Pittsburgh. I'm pretty sure.
Josh and the Midnight Rider, comment. We need y'all predictions on the college football playoffs before we get out of here.
Yeah, so Josh actually posted earlier. Give me one sec. I thought he posted about the. I'm not gonna be able to find it now. Of course not.
You can comment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, let me go back.
I got Miami winning. I got Miami and Indiana winning for the national championship. It's gonna be great. The U is back.
So Tim said he's got a seat for you and Midnight Rider. Got 2 open.
All right. What's on the menu? What's on the food menu? JR, your first time being on, definitely won't be your last. Thank you for your excellent commentary. Excellent.
I just hope that no team makes me sound silly.
You've always showed up. Is that Josh checking in again?
Yeah, it's Miami and Indiana.
We think good minds think alike, nephew. Good minds think alike, man.
Yeah, we were going to try to cover a little bit, but with just the Black Friday being so packed, I knew we were
Black Friday. I mean, we'll go into more detail. We'll bring Josh and Midnight Rider back.
We got a little tease coming up. Midnight Rider said he ain't giving nothing to our audience. You got to tune in after 7:45.
They got the
check out the flight, and then you'll get the real predictions.
That music that they play when we go, that flight music, I love that, man.
That sucks. I wake up sometimes in the morning and have that in my head.
Yeah, man, I love that. Whoever put that together, yeah. Put that together, get something for Unapologetic, man. Get something for us. Like I said, J.R. Sweeney was in the building. He always shows up, you know.
No, geez. He just dropped his phone. He dropped his phone.
You didn't see that.
Oh.
You didn't see that.
Damn. That was
That's
crazy.
Aaron Rodgers moment for me.
What did Tim say?
Tim said he's cooking food. He got some food for you. Cook it up.
All right. You know, I'm not shy when it comes to food. All right, y'all. Time flies when you're having fun. We leave you like we always leave you. Whether you like it or don't like it, you better learn to love it. It's Unapologetic Sports. For J.R. Sweeney.
Thanks for having me, guys.
For the Fly Guy. I'm Lee Ice. We will see y'all next week.
Talking about the Bills in the divisional round.